Cash prizes at the start of each round. So we're getting extra money, which means we can rank up. Sorry, not rank up. It means we can level up a little bit faster. Let's see what we get for first items here. Ari, not really what we're looking for. Rod is always good. Not a terrible start. Probably just toss the Ari for the 3 gold. Also got Aatrox, a couple Lucian. We're just going to hold on to the Ari for now. No sense in selling her since we've got nothing in the store to buy. Could sell her for a roll down. I think that would be a little bit too greedy. So we're just going to hold on to these. Also got 2 sorcerers rocking here even with the Ari. So small chance we might end up keeping her. Okay, Negatron. Good pickup if we can get a tier for the Adaptive Helm. Really want to see some Battle Academia come through. Not quite, but we do have 2-star Lucian, so we might just end up playing directly into that. We also have this option of the Xin Zhao here, and we could try out that Bastion build. We have options. We've got Mighty Mech Sorcerer available to us, and a little bit of Bastion. Probably still looking for Rel, I think. In order to get this one rocking. Picked up a belt. Let's see what we get here. Spirit Link is probably really good with the Bastions. I like Caretaker's Favor. Class President, Power Battle Academia. We haven't gotten a single one yet, so I'm a little leery of taking this. I'm going to roll it. Don't really like dummies. Caretaker's Favor is a safe pick. Spirit Link, probably okay in Sorcerer, probably better in the Bastion, probably really good in Battle Academia, just for the Leona. But I think because we're getting the Sorcerer stuff and we've already got the Tier 2 Lucian, we're going to roll this away. We're going to take the Caretaker's Favor. Because I really want... That's a Rel. I really want to be able to get the items that I need in order to make this work. Offload these. We're going to level up. We're going to toss in the Rel. We're going to power up this Lucian. We're going to ignore Magic Resist, and we're going to pop the Rod on him. We'd like to see more artifacts here as well. Big fan of playing with lots of items. This guy as well, rocking a 2-star Lucian, but we are a little bit more powerful. These are both interesting. Nico and the Ari. So we could just... let's sell that. Don't really want the Malphite, but we'll pick him up. So we could go like that. I think that's a lot stronger than the Rel. We could get the 3. Probably don't need the Aatrox here anymore, right? And then I'm just going to toss the belt on the Nico for now, just to give her a little bit more health. And I think that's okay. Okay. That's good. That's really good. We're chewing through. Yeah, Lucian's gonna clean this up for us. Nice. I think in this instance, we're actually just gonna liquidate. I want to get to 10 gold. Hold on to these. Ari is not in the particular build that I want for this, but that's okay. After this round 2, I also want to take a look and see what other people are playing. I think Carousel's a good place to do it, considering we're probably going to get last pick or second last pick anyway. That guy got an Artifact Anvil, lucky him. I think we're going to struggle against this. He's just got one more champ than we do. Makes him a little bit more powerful. Yeah. Not likely to walk away from this one, but that's okay. I really was not expecting that. So here I just want Chain Vest. I also get an Udyr off of it. Really cool champ. Another one I'd like to get some time with. So we've got Ezreal. I don't think Well, I didn't see any Battle Academia, but nothing is actually showing up in this shop either, which is a little unfortunate. So I don't know what I want to do. I don't think I saw any Duelists either. And Duelist is looking pretty free here. So maybe we just go like this and just do a full comp swap. Let's give it a shot. I don't think it hurts this early in the game.
Let's end this quick.
Pick up the Ezreal. With the Udyr, just toss on Stoneplate for now. %15 damage reduction? That sounds good. I don't know if we have... We do have a Duelist build. And we have not tried this yet. So this Kale has to go. But we'll pick that up for now. I don't mind 2-starring the 1 cost just because they sell for the full gold anyway.
Victory awaits.
We're going to grab these just to pull them off the bench. And here, Udyr, I think Stoneplate is decent enough. And then for Kai'Sa, nothing. I'm actually just going to throw the belt on the Udyr just to help keep him alive. But I think seeing 4 Duelists in the shop immediately is a pretty big tell. Nobody else was on it. Lots of people fighting over the other comps, Star Guardian specifically, and the crew, so I'd like to stay out of those lanes and not get punished. Got another Udyr here. We'll sell off the Kale if we don't hit the 40. Nice little item here. Like to get... I was hoping for a bow. Another belt. I have a feeling I'm going to want sparring gloves here. I'm going to take the belt. I like my front tanks to survive. That feels good.
Balance is not always fair.
Okay. This feels good. So we got rewarded with the gloves anyway. Managed to get our Ginsus. I think we're off to a pretty hot start. So we're just going to toss those on the Kai'Sa for now. These are all good pickups. Gangplank, Kai'Sa, and the Viego. So we're going to swap that out for the Viego. Okay. Alright, let's see how we do here. I think we've got a pretty strong front line with the Duelist comp going, so... Yeah, this is working quite well. Viego being an absolute menace there. So I'm going to grab the Radiant. And here, I think... Are most Duelists doing magic damage? Some attack, some attack. Where's our third one? Gangplank, attack-based damage. So, Deathblade, really cool here. I think I just want that, right? I think that looks good. That seems nuts. 105% increase in attack damage. That's crazy. So just straight up doubling it. I think that's the right play. Okay, so we're on the back line now. Not quite enough. That's a 2-star Kai'Sa. That's a big pickup. Another item here. The question I have is whether or not I want her to actually be the primary carry or not. I'll hit one more roll. That's an Aatrox. Okay. So this looks pretty good. We're 1 off of Mighty Mech, so I'm actually just going to swap out that Udyr, just so we can get the Mighty Mech comp rolling. I think this looks pretty good right now. Thinking Kai's is going to be an absolute animal here. I'm probably going to swap the 100 push-up off of the Udyr and get Kai'Sa some benefits here. We'll just snag that Gnar. So we are third pick here. I'm not seeing any champs here that I really want. The Udyr would be nice just to 3-star him. And I might just do that. We've got that Prismatic Deathblade. This gives us the option for an IE, and we get to 3-star our primary tank. Or 2-star our primary tank, so I think that's a good pick. It's good. We're going to toss the IE on. And then probably picking up... If we can, the Jarvan would be the best. Well, we're looking for Jarvan and Ashe next, because we want to swap out Lucian as well. But Jarvan gets to swap the Lucian, Ashe gives us another Duelist, and then we're just fetching the Lee Sin for the final Duelist. That's a big set. Is he big enough? Not quite. Yeah. Absolutely gross. So we're going to pick up the power snacks. Give it to her. So 5% attack damage, all other sources give 30% more. That seems nuts with this, right? Like that's 130% increase in attack damage off of this Radiant Deathblade. I feel like the attack expert is the greed pick. I feel like Skypiercer is the better one. I do notice how tanky champs are. I'm going to take the Skypiercer because we don't have anything to punch through. And we want to make sure that we have options for getting through those tanks. Especially now that we're running into 3-stars here, which is just gross. Yeah, that's working really well now. Look at that. 10k damage on a 2-star Kai'Sa. So we should be pretty close to... There we go. That's level 7. And I'm just going to throw in a random Malzahar. Roll down. I'm just going to throw in a random Kassanti. And I think here we're going to roll down to level 30 and try and get as many 2s as possible. If we could 3-star that Kai'Sa, we would also be really happy. Edge of Night, Giant Slayer, or Titan's Resolve going on here. Titan's Resolve might actually be okay. We're going to swap him out for the Karma, and we're going to roll down.
Don't test me.
It's a 2-star Gangplank. It's a Viego.
So the fight begins.
2-star Viego.
Them a show.
More Gangplank.
Is iron.
More Viego.
Fight begins.
Another Udyr. Okay. Don't really need that TF. And we have 2 component anvils here as well. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Didn't quite see the 4 costs that we wanted, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we are absolutely fine. Just dumpstered that level 8 player. This guy's at level 6. He's very far behind. Champions in your back row gain 10 ability power and 9% attack damage for each champion in the front row. Who are we missing? We're missing Jarvan and Lee Sin, which are both front row. So that might... Hold the line might not be too bad. We don't want Lucky Gloves and we don't want Water Overflow. Tomb Raider, because we're so far ahead, I think this might be the better pick. Just gives us tons of items. It's a risky play because if we get knocked back, we're going to feel it. But given that we're so far ahead right now, I think it's fine. We got another Stone Plate. Infinity Edge Jeweled Gauntlet, Sterix. Sterix is probably a good pick on Gangplank. So we're just going to grab that. The others don't really interest me. I'm going to take an Edge of Night here. Also going to throw that on the Gangplank. And I'm going to look for something to give some healing to the Udyr. Just want to keep him alive. And so that Spirit Visage that we just got is a good pickup in my mind. That's a good win. So I'm more interested in 3-starring the Kai'Sa here than these. I'm debating just selling these for the extra interest. I think I'll just hold it. There's a chance that we can 3-star any of those. I think that's probably good. I think Leona here, oops, over the Kassanti is just a way better pick. But if we can get to level 8 and we find a Lee Sin, I think we're in a really good spot. Udyr taking a little bit of a beating. Stuns and knockups are a little savage. Don't know if we're going to be able to make it through these. We're not. That's okay. And what do we want here? I mean, I'd love the bow for the red buff. That would be a nice pickup. Can take the Viego, head towards a 3-star. I think gloves are fine as well. The Ashe would be perfect because we need her anyway. We're not getting that. Bow's still available. Probably not though, right? So the question is, do I want belts or do I want blue buff? I'm gonna, or tier. I'm gonna grab tier. I don't know that it's the appropriate pick, but I'm gonna take it anyway.
I'm here to win. That's it.
Just buy those up. And the reason why I take tier is in Duelist, I think Adaptive Helm is still decent. You can still frontline it. Hand of Justice is not bad. Spear of Shojin is still good. Void Staff, if you have somebody who's doing magic damage, like the Viego, probably pretty decent. In fact, you know what? Let's test it out. Let's grab that Void Staff. We're going to throw it on the Viego. And I want to see how he does with it.
Let's end this.
So we got about 2k damage off the Viego there. We're still holding strong. That's a solid win against a level 9. Probably want BF Sword next if we can on this Gangplank. That's probably really good. Got other options here now. I think we just take a Rage Blade, right? Like, Duelist is giving us increased attack speed. I don't see how this is bad. So I'm just gonna grab it. I think that's the right play. I'm actually just gonna throw it on the Viego, and I'm just gonna reorg just a little bit here. Something like this. Just to try to give them a little bit more time to survive and get this front line to be the primary targets. Looks like it worked. Kai'Sa and Karma. So close. 26 health left on that guy. Really, really close finish there. So we can absolutely hit level 8 here. That's level 8. In this case, I'm just going to throw in another Udyr. And after this, after we collect our gold, we are rolling down probably pretty far. I'm tempted to go all the way to 20 just to see what we can pull up. That's another Udyr, close to a second 2-star. So here I'm looking for mostly offensive items. We're gonna grab those. Okay, we don't need the Karma. Let's see what we got. Kai'Sa, Gangplank, Viego, Aatrox, Viego, Jarvan.
I love a challenge.
Viego, Kai'Sa, Ashe, Udyr. Okay. That looks really good. So still looking for the Lee Sin. Just going to pull this Jarvan off for now. Or this Varus. Just about full build. We're actually getting really close to 3-starring this Viego. I think I'm going to throw Hand of Justice on him. And then for Leona specifically, or Jarvan, I think we're going to do Gargoyles. Really close, but 13k off of that Kai'Sa. We're also relatively close to 3-starring him as well. Here, we do have red buff. I don't mind red buff. Red buff on the Ashe is probably decent. That's another Kai'Sa. So we're gonna go like this. I think that's good. Do we get lucky? Not quite. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
3-star Kai'Sa. I think this is good. So we're going to sit here now. We're going to try and build our wealth back up. Oops, what was that? A collie? Don't want her. We're going to try and build our wealth back up. So that we have another shot at finding a Lee Sin later. So if we get that Lee Sin, we're going to be very happy. That's the Aatrox. Don't know that this Ginsu's is particularly good on the Viego either. We probably actually want to just swap that over, right? Swap it over to the Ashe. Probably grab the Ginsu's in the Hand of Justice. Bring that over to the Ashe. Maybe even just swap the rest of those items over to the Viego. I think we're in a good spot. So here, Bloodthirster would be a nice pickup. I think I'd be pretty happy with that. I also wouldn't mind Spirit. IE we could also use. We could find a spot for it. We don't get any of them. Just gonna grab blue buff. Not particularly great with anything that we're trying to do here, but let's swap some stuff around here. So with Ashe, she's got 80. We want this. And probably Hand of Justice. Viego. Let's throw those. And then for blue buff, Gangplank with only 40 mana might be okay with it. There's nowhere else that we're really free to throw it, so I'm just gonna put it on the Gangplank. That's a Gwen. Pretty terrifying champ. Super strong. I can afford one more hit here. That's a 2-star Ashe. And then we're gonna need to roll down again.
What do you mean?
And hoping we get lucky. That's a 2-star that we want right there. Okay. Ashe getting turned up here. Those knockups are pretty hurtful. Viego doing well on the front line though. Not the worst. I like that we have a little bit of magic damage thrown in there. Here, I think we're just going to take the Protector's Vow. I just want to try my best to keep those guys alive. And we're going to sell those off. We're at 45 gold, hoping to find 5 off of this to go to 50, and then we need to roll down again. Okay, that's the 5 gold. And in this case, Just gonna take a Giant Slayer. That's a Jarvan.
love a challenge.
Giant Slayer, we're just gonna throw on him. So we need to get lucky here.
My heart is iron. Our duel begins.
That's a Lee Sin.
Your skill against mine.
Duelist. Can we find anything else? It's another Jarvan. So we don't need the Ashe here. We'll grab the Jarvan. Really close to 3-starring a couple guys. It's probably going to be 3-starring them or bust here pretty quick. We have good damage, but we need more. That's a clean knockout, though. We're top 3. So those were big. So we're just fishing, guys. Just fishing at this point. Don't really care if we get to 3-star the Lee Sin or 2-star the Lee Sin. I'm mostly concerned about everything else we've got on the board. In this case, I don't know what's best here. I'm just going to grab the Infinity Edge. I'm going to grab that. Man, another one. We're getting fed. Okay. Gangplank.
Hit him with everything. I choose this fight.
I know we skipped the Lee Sin there. I don't care. It's not what I'm after. Okay. I don't know what to throw those on. Just toss them on him for now.
Let's end this.
Okay. We beat first place. That is big. So we're fighting for first now in the top 2. We're at a bank. That's a 3-star Udyr. Can we 3-star? So I'm gonna swap just a couple things here. Just to keep him alive. I don't think there's anybody else other than Lee Sin that I probably want that on. Maybe on him, right? That's probably better. And then we'll just go like this. Do a little bit of dancing on the board. And hopefully that works. That Gwen, particularly terrifying. Cleaning him up, though. Gangplank doing surprisingly well there with a few item swaps. Unless... no, there's no Viego. If there was a Viego, I would take him over the Lee Sin just to 3-star. But we'll take the Lee Sin. That gives us a shot at 2. Come on, baby. Nothing. Okay. Heavyweight. We're just going to throw it on the Lee Sin. I don't think it particularly matters. There's nobody else. We're so loaded with items here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 completed champs. That's a lot. 18, 19, 20 if you want to count the emblem that I don't care about. Items on board right now. Boys, that's another first place win.